I still don't see a lot of things in front of you that you need to have. So I need to see your notes like Ruby's got out, whatever.
Melody Koss, a social studies teacher at Bruce Randolph Denver Public School, holds a deep love for education and has never felt more fulfilled.
All right. And that you just thought you were going to sneak in and I wasn't going to. She's all tan.
Even when the job may be daunting at times.
Even on my worst day, which can be one day a week where you're just like crying, things did not go as well, I still can't imagine doing anything else. It absolutely brings me a lot of joy.
At the beginning of her career, she wanted to inspire students and be a positive influence to them with the full support of her peers and the school's administration. As she enters her 13th year as an educator, she's noticed a growing lack of respect administrators show their teachers in the form of how they're paid.
I didn't get into education to be rich by any stretch of the imagination, but when I started to have to work at a restaurant during the summer, teachers, I think, started to feel that pressure of really living paycheck to paycheck and saying this system isn't working.
Koss, like many teachers, has to get a second job to support herself living in the Denver area. Their salaries aren't enough to compete with the rising housing market. Colorado loses about 15% of new teachers in the first 5 years. They are also paid based on evaluations done by administrators who have bigger paychecks but less experience teaching. These reasons, along with others, have led to Denver's first teacher strike in 25 years.
Good morning!
Candace Sells, another Bruce Randolph educator, explains her reasons to strike.
I want the public to know that this is not about money. This is not about teachers being greedy. This is about teachers being able to only work one job instead of working 2 or 3 jobs. We are doing this really truly for our schools and for our kids.
Over 3,700 Denver teachers joined the movement as they marched up and down the streets in freezing temperatures. But they would rather not be striking at all.
I feel horrible about not being in the classroom with my students. I wish I could be there with them, but I know that ultimately this is the right choice because it's for my students in the long run.
The strike ran for 3 days before a negotiation was settled between Denver Public Schools and its teachers. But with relief in sight, their problems would not end there. Teachers who participated in the strike were welcomed with tension as they rejoined the teachers who decided to stay in school.
Just like that Thursday when they came back, it was awkward and there was just this weird divide. After that, I could tell some teachers were upset. I'm not sure why, and I just know some of the teachers who striked and didn't strike would just avoid each other and not really talk to each other.
As teachers settle back into their normal routines, individuals like Koss are relieved that the strike is over.
I feel like I'm an educated adult with 2 degrees. I should be able to live comfortably in my studio apartment in Denver without working 65 hours a week. And I'm not going to apologize for that.
A 15-month battle comes to an end with an agreement that will affect more than 5,300 teachers, that will raise pay and distribute bonuses to high-priority schools. Jessica Cha, NewsCorp.